Hi, in this commentary I'll be describing 4 common daily movements: lifting heavy object, dumping out the trash, climbing stairs, and opening drawers. I'll be highlighting the key movement patterns and the joint action involved in each action. Movement number 1. First we see the client lifting a heavy object. They start with a stable stance, feet shoulder width apart, and as they lower, hip flexion, knee flexion, and ankle dorsiflexion help maintain balance, while neutral back reduce strength. During the lift, hip, knee, ankle extension, a movement called triple extension engages the glute, quadricep, and calves. The shoulder perform flexion and scapular retraction, keeping the object close to minimize lower back strains. Now, the individual will take out the trash. Lifting the back involves shoulder flexion, elbow flexion, and wrist extension, activating the bicep and forearm muscles. As they carry the bag, the core stabilizes the torso, and the opposite arm swings for balance. When placing the bag down, hip and knee flexion control the descent, preventing excess lumbar strength. The shoulder extends while releasing the bag, engaging the posterior deltoid and lats. Next, the client climbs the stairs, requiring lower body strength and coordination. As they step up, the lead leg undergoes hip flexion, knee flexion, and ankle dorsiflexion, while the trailing leg pushes off with the hip and knee extension and ankle plantar flexion. The movement engages the glutes, quadricep, and calves. The arms assist the shoulder flexion and extension, and the core stays engaged for stability and balance. Lastly, the client opens the drawer, requiring fine motor control and upper body engagement. Reaching for the handle involves shoulder flexion, elbow extension, and finger flexion. As they pull, shoulder extension and elbow flexion activate the lats and posterior deltoid and bicep. The wrist stays neutral or slightly extended for grip stability, while the core prevents unnecessary torso rotation for a controlled motion.
The exercise to improve and reinforce the movement of opening a drawer is dumbbell row. You can either do a single hand dumbbell row or do it with both hand dumbbell rows. And the things to look out for one-handed dumbbell row is that you use one hand to support your core and not let your trunk to shift to left or right. And for both hand, you look out for keeping your back straight and your back flat. And if you don't have a dumbbell at home, you can also use some heavy weights like water bottles or backpacks. The exercise to improve the movement of picking up heavy weights on the ground is dumbbell squats. You can do it with overhand or underhands. And the things to look out for this exercise is you keeping your back straight and your knees straight in a line with your feet. The exercise to improve the movement of stepping out stair is single leg lunges. You can do it with bare hands or with the weights, and the things to look out for this movement is you keep your back straight and your knees straight in a line with your feet. The exercise to improve the movement of picking up the trash and throwing it is bicep curl, and the things to look out for in this exercise is you keep your elbow close to your body and your upper arm stable, and you only move the forearm to curl.
So daily activities like opening a drawer, taking out the trash, and climbing stairs and lifting a box all require strength, stability, and coordination. With the right exercise, we can enhance these movements and make them easier and safer. So link exercise to daily activities. First one is opening a drawer, like a dumbbell row. Pulling a drawer engage the back and arm muscles. The dumbbell row strengthens these muscles and improving pulling power and the shoulder stability. And second one is taking out the trash. We can use a bicep curl, like lifting a trash bag relies on arm strength, and the bicep curl helps build stronger biceps, making lifting and carrier easier. Like climbing stairs is a third one. We can use a single leg squat, and climbing stairs requires balance and leg strength, and the single leg squat improves stability and powers, making stair climbing more efficient. And the fourth one is lifting a box. We can use the dumbbell squat, Lifting a box demands lower body strength and a good posture, so the dumbbell squat reinforces safe lifting mechanics and preventing injury. So by training these movements, we enhance our strength and coordinations, making everyday activities easier while reducing injury risk, and this is how exercise improves daily lives.